There you go. There's the orbs. There's the one, there's the two, there's the third one's going to turn up now. What is happening here? What is going on? Welcome back to Mysterious TikToks, part number 30. I forgot. Welcome back to Mysterious TikToks, part number 35. I look like a flipping superhero in these glasses. Got a really good video for you all today, so I really hope you enjoy. Get yourself a nice hot drink, get yourself a snack.
Like the video, leave me a comment, and I really hope you enjoy.
Now, I don't know if a lot of you believe in guardian angels, but in this video, this hiker gets lost up in these mountains and a stray dog just turns up and guides him home. Let's watch the video and then we'll talk about it after.
Hey! What on earth are you doing up here? How'd you get here? How'd you get here? You're at 4,600 meters. Got a new guide. I've lost my guide. This isn't my new guide. We need to go somewhere up there. Okay, you lead the way. Go. Come on. Let's go. If we get lost, I'm blaming you, huh? You're in charge now. There's no one left. Creo que este perro no entiende inglés. Se ha ido. Estoy perdido. ¿Dónde estoy? Perrito, te necesito. Perrito, no me dejes. Es el perrito maldito. Me dejaste. Me dejaste. Pensaba que estábamos en esto juntos. ¿Qué haces aquí? Mira. Punto de unión. Y hay un perro. Bueno, llegamos al pico. No gracias a este, ¿eh? Me dejó. ¿Por qué me dejaste? Ah, no me quiere mirar. Compártate bien. Estamos grabando, güey. Back with Maldito Perrito. We made it to camp. It's water under the bridge. I've forgiven him for ditching me at the top. And we're both just happy to have made it. Perrito.
You'll have to comment down below and let me know what you think about that. I mean, yeah, I think that dog was sent to him for a reason, you know. And this is a common occurrence with people that are guided by animals, and it's always just could be, you know. We don't know if it's real or not, but what's a dog doing up in those mountains? Let me know your thoughts though down below. So apparently all that is debris from a Starship launch that went wrong and it broke as it was leaving the atmosphere during launch. And it is kind of scary to know that anything can just enter our atmosphere and land. You know, like Venom from Spider-Man. Something could just land here and just cause carnage. And I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet. Okay, so I did some research because I had to know what that thing is. It just looked like a big web, but I was half right. That's spiders. I'm not even kidding. That is a bunch of spiders. It's like a community of spiders that are all webbed together, and it got just taken in the wind. And that's just a funny thing. What happened to me as a kid, I actually got bit by a spider when I was a kid, and I actually went into the bathroom, and I tried climbing up the bathroom wall in my underpants, and I cried because I couldn't climb. I was absolutely gutted.
A freestanding camera. It's like taking flash pictures. There's an airplane about to go over it. That is so weird. It's like in the cloud.
Just so creepy how it's just sat there And I have no idea what their intentions are. No clue. And the sightings are just going up and up over time. Something strange going on, but what do you think the purpose is of these drones? I read as many comments as I can, and I'm interested to hear, why do you think these drones are just popping up everywhere? Right, a lot of you are going to remember the flight MH370, that plane that just disappeared. So many people are still speculating what happened to that plane, and if you have got a theory, let me know down below. But someone sent me this footage, and apparently the orbs were flying around the plane before it disappeared. So a lot of people are thinking maybe orbs have something to do with it. I have no idea what these orbs are, and I wanted to show you so we can obviously talk about it. This is a motion track video, so we'll play the whole video and then we'll talk about it after. So there's the plane being tracked. And if you watch it, these random orbs start coming around the plane. This is before it disappeared. And it gets picked up on heat signature. There's one orb. Look, see? There's one. Then another shows up. And then a third one. Look at that. What is that? What is going on here? And is this the same orbs that we've been looking at for the last couple months? And I did some digging on this as well. That's a real video. That's real. Those orbs were seen going around that plane. So if anyone's got any idea, I don't know. Some people wrote on this video saying that they think the plane got taken into another dimension, and they think the passengers will come back in the future. Similar to that, they made a Netflix documentary about it. But yeah, I don't know. Super, super weird. I had to show it. So yeah, leave me a comment what you think down below. I don't know about you guys, but did that thing just change shape? And it was pinging up on that guy's radar. And we've seen other videos where these UAPs actually have this same shape. So to see one actually up close is kind of crazy. Yeah, look, those things are on the bottom. Look, then it disappears. Things come out the bottom. I don't know, it could be the angle, but yeah, let me know what you think about this one.
Test. Can chimpanzees count from 1 to 9 in the right order in return for a peanut or other tasty reward? Yes, they can. Now, if you just flash the 9 numerals for a moment, then cover them, can a chimpanzee remember where each numeral was and still get the order they were in right? Yes, for another tasty treat. This chimp got this wrong once, but thought nothing of it, and undaunted, went right back to getting them all correct. Now, can another primate species, the adult Homo sapien, do the same? Well, okay. And again? 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 One more try? Well, okay. But actually, chimpanzees did much better than humans in this flash and remember test, leaving the Japanese human researchers scratching their heads. One possible theory, chimpanzees care more than humans about peanuts.
That chimpanzee has better memory than me. I wouldn't be able to do that. That's what. That's crazy how good they are. I mean, I couldn't even remember the first 2, so I don't know about you, but I would be awful. And I would definitely be in need of a chimpanzee when I was in school, because I couldn't even count to 5 till I was about 26.
What the f is this? What is this? Hello? Whoa, I said hello and it did that. Hello? Whoa.
Whoa! Hello? It's gone. I said hello and it freaking again. Hello? I'm gonna wave and you're gonna do the light. Hello? Shine a light at me. Hello? Hello? Whoa. What is this? Hello? Seriously? No, where's it going? It's making no noise. Whoa. Whoa, it's making zero noise. It has zero noise associated with it. It is dead silent. What is that?
Anytime I watch a video, by the way, and I think it's aliens, I'm going to put the goggles on. All right? And why are these people talking to him? Imagine that if he went, hello, shine the light on me, and then he woke up, and then that's it. You're being abducted, mate. And imagine if we saw that, the orb just flew right over him, and then the video stops. What are you doing? These aliens aren't our friends, you know? They're not going to come out of that tripod and go, oh, we were looking for you, mate.
Yeah, should we go and get some fish and chips? Should we go and get, let's go down the seafront and have a little swim in the sea?
I don't know what these people are thinking, trying to befriend aliens. You can't swim with alligators, mate. You can't swim with polar bears. Aliens, 100%. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you agree. So Joe Rogan was talking about this clip, and I found the original video, and I'm excited to see why everyone's talking about this clip. So we'll give it a watch, and we'll talk about it at the end.
It's a plane with the lights.
No, it's not. No, it ain't. No, it's not.
Oh, there's no clouds.
Shh. Quiet.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it on the camera. It's like a dome.
That's a UFO. Quiet.
What the? Like literally, dude, that's weird in the sky right there. Dude, are we watching a comet or shooting star falling?
No, that's not moving quick enough. There's no tail. That's a UFO.
There's no blue or red lights.
Look, something's coming off.
What the?
It's coming right here.
It's kind of like an aura coming off. I've never seen anything like it. I got my video like $2 in the video. What the f is that? Dude, this is nuts.
Look at the UFO. Look how the light's going off in two sides, though.
Look, it's moving. Look at the lights are moving around it. What the?
It's hovering.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I see that.
Look, it's going up. It's taking off. No way.
What the?
It just went out to space.
What?
It just to space.
What the?
It went out to space. Holy. Hey guys, Vandenberg could have launched something.
As you were saying,
that could have been Vandenberg.
as you were saying, no alien.
No
way,
Bro, that
no.
This is a piece.
Man, that's going to take me about 4 hours to edit all the swearing out of that video. But yeah, that is a crazy video. And I don't know. It didn't look like a rocket to me. And we would have definitely heard something. I reckon that was Paul and his mates. 100%. Yep. Aliens. 100%. What else could it be? I don't know. What didn't definitely want a rocket. It looked like it was ascending very, very, very quickly. Or it was dissipating. Is that a word? I don't know. I'm going to roll with it anyway. Leave your comments down below. That's a very interesting video, so make sure you do, and I'll be interested to see what you say. Just to show you again, this is another angle of the missing MH370 flight. Same again. Seeing the orbs. So if you don't believe in what happened, or that this is a possible theory that the orbs had something to do with it, then let me know. And like the video if you made it this far, because I don't know. There you go. There's the orbs. There's the one. There's the two. There's the third one's going to turn up now. There you go. What is happening here? What is going on? Does anyone have a reason to what's happening here? And you know what? I won't even be surprised if we see these people turn up in like 50 years and they haven't aged a day. That's the theory that a lot of people are going with, and it is a really interesting case, because how do they lose a plane? How do they just lose it? And it's so strange. With all the technology we have, how do we just lose a plane? And they never found nothing. So, I don't know. If you do have a theory about what happened to that plane, let me know down below.
Windows 10 is officially dead. And now spyware that takes screenshots of everything you do every few seconds comes built in with Windows 11. This is real. Microsoft even bragged about it, and it's some Black Mirror shit in real life. But there is a way you can unplug from this mass surveillance operation that Bill Gates probably doesn't want you to do. So if you're watching this anytime after October 14th, 2025, Microsoft has officially ended support for Windows 10 after 10 long and faithful years, RIP. Which doesn't mean it's not going to work anymore, but over time it's going to become more prone to incompatibility issues, viruses, and other unfixable errors, kind of forcing everyone, myself included, to switch to Windows 11, which Microsoft announced has a built-in program called Recall, powered by their AI Copilot assistant, that explicitly states it takes an image of your screen every few seconds to sort of act as a browser history, but for all of your PC activity. Yup, even your offline sessions are gonna be tracked, meaning you can sort of rewind and search through everything you've ever done on your computer using AI, which is kind of cool, but also kind of creepy. Microsoft claims the AI will run entirely locally, so like inside your computer, not on some remote cloud server that they have access to. And the screenshots will also be stored only on your own computer in an encrypted file. I mean, if you think you can take their word for it, sure, no judgment, but you really never know with tech giants these days. And it still does give actual hackers an easy way to access everything you've ever done on your computer. Everything. Luckily, you can opt out of this feature if you want, so be careful when installing it, as they probably hid it inside some recommended settings option that 90% of people are just going to choose. And in case you already upgraded to Windows 11, there is a way you can disable it at a root level. Here are the instructions. Screenshot it, save this video, you're welcome.
See, I wonder why they added this. That's my first question. Like, what's the point? I don't think it's there for the user. Most of us aren't going to do that, are we? And like he was saying, it's just made hackers' job much easier because all the information is there in one place, in one file. So I'm definitely going to be opting out of that. I'm definitely a tinfoil hat guy, so I'm definitely not doing this. And one thing we always have to remember is that these big tech companies don't have our best interests in mind, that's for sure. So apparently 3i Atlas is pretty close now, and NASA got HD 4K images taken of whatever it is, but they're not releasing it. And the other satellites that don't have the best quality are releasing theirs, but it's all blurry, you can't really see anything. So I wonder why they're hiding it. And this guy on the right has a lot to say about it. So let's give it a watch.
Rover took of 3i Atlas Thursday and Friday of last week.
The principal investigator of that camera said that he cannot communicate the information to the public because of the government shutdown.
I don't buy the shutdown excuse. That to me is really suspicious 8 days later that NASA hasn't released these photos. It's not like nobody is at NASA right now is able to do this.
That, of course, raises some concerns that maybe they know something and do not want to let us know about it.
Here's the strange part. The moment humanity pointed its best cameras at an interstellar visitor, the world's sharpest eye went silent. Not just any eye, NASA's HiRISE, the high-resolution camera aboard the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, capable of spotting a backpack on the Martian surface. On October 3rd, 2025, it targeted the first interstellar comet ever seen near Mars, 3I Atlas. The camera worked flawlessly, the data was logged, but the photos still hidden from public view. Meanwhile, the European Space Agency proudly released its own footage. Their ExoMars orbiter captured the same object, but all we saw was a faint blur, a fuzzy halo barely distinguishable from background stars. ESA called it a success. NASA said nothing. And suddenly, the most important cosmic encounter of the decade turned into a mystery. Was this just a case of bad timing, or a coordinated silence? October 3rd, 2025 was supposed to be historic. 4 space agencies, 6 spacecraft, and 1 interstellar visitor gliding past Mars. Then, one by one, every feed went dark. No high-rise images, no official statements, just a collective pause across the planet. When the world's cameras blink at once, that's not coincidence. That's choreography.
It's definitely something fishy going on, and I wonder why they're not even releasing the photos. And I'd love to talk to the guy that pressed that button. You know, there's someone out there, right, that had control of that high-resolution satellite and pressed the button to take the photo of whatever 3i Atlas is and saw it on his screen. He or she, you know, we don't know. That's insane that someone out there has that job and they saw it before anyone else. And I bet you as he pressed print, someone in a dark suit came and took it out the printer to make sure no one else could see it. I don't know. And this brings me to my final point, is to those who are watching who have anxiety or just worry about general stuff. When we realise what's really going on out there in the world and how much there is happening around us, when you think about you and yourself, and I don't know who you are, but whoever you are, you have daily worries. You worry about, perhaps it's your family, work, relationship worries that things might happen that never will happen. The things we worry about really don't matter. So it's just focus on the bigger picture. And anxiety doesn't really exist. In the sense that we worry about things that will happen, that might happen, but never will. So don't let your anxiety go against you. And just try and focus on bigger things. Try and focus on the bigger picture. Because if we do realise that there's a creator out there, there's aliens out there, there's spiritual warfare happening, there's so much happening out there, worrying about little things in your life is just not worth it. And this is coming from me. I do worry as well. We all do. And I get stressed like we all do. But half the stuff we do stress about don't even happen. And it's such a waste of time. Worrying is such a waste of time, and it's so annoying. It's such an annoying emotion, worrying, because half the time it's never even going to happen. Try and distract yourselves. Try and think of the bigger picture. Try and focus on the good things. And if you have got a very anxious event coming up, always look ahead to something you're looking forward to alleviate that anxiety from yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back for once. We're not perfect. And we're never going to be perfect. So don't be too hard on yourself. You know, say well done to yourself. You're doing great. And get people around you that love you and see you for who you are. And if you don't have people around you that see you like that, then you need to love and see yourself. And get to know yourself. You know, and acknowledge it. When your anxiety's playing up, like for me, whenever I get stressed or anxious, I just say to myself, look, Ben, you need to chill out a bit. Being anxious will not add a second to your life. It's just a complete waste of time. So focus on more important things and be kind to yourself. And I'll see you tomorrow.